Do you know anything about the drug?
I know a few that it messes with your dopamine, which is they're a happy drug in your brain that gives you pleasure whenever you do something right. So basically, cocaine is a substitute for that whenever you want to just feel relaxed or whatever, and that's what cocaine is normally used for.
Okay, what are some methods that you've heard of
You
taking
can
it?
snort it, inject your dopamine, which is they're a happy drug in your brain that gives you pleasure whenever you do something right. So basically, cocaine is a substitute for that whenever you want to just feel relaxed or whatever, and that's what cocaine is normally used for.
Okay, what are some methods that you've heard of
You
taking
can
it?
snort it, inject it, or digest it.
Okay. Your turn. Your turn, you hussy.
I thought it was you who was asking the question.
Have you or anyone you know tried cocaine?
Both my parents did when I was little.
And what was that like?
I was usually left by myself, and they were usually locked up in their room, and they would do like multiple lines a night, and it would end up getting really loud to the point where, as I got older, it got ridiculous. I had to take care of my brother and sister. My parents split up, and my mom kept doing it, and then she ended up bedridden. She got sick because of all the coke that she did.
About how old are you when you experienced this?
I remember it started when I was 2, and it continued till I was 10.
And what was the outcome of your mom?
Now my mom is by herself. Child Protective Service Assistant is down here with my dad. And my dad stopped, and he's fine. But my mom continued, and it's still ruining her.
At an early age, did you see changes in your parents?
My mom wasn't who she really was. She started getting skinnier. She started looking lifeless. My dad, it changed him a little bit, but he didn't let it control him much. He was stronger with it than she was, but she ended up getting addicted, and that's what it ended up to where it revolved around her.
So was her life basically around the drug?
Mm-hmm. And others.
Was it hard for your dad to quit?
While he was with my mom, it was because she was an influence, but besides that, after they left each other, it wasn't as bad. It was easier for him to quit.
Okay. Thanks.
Can you sum up the effects of cocaine?
Yeah, usually cocaine is snorted. So that's where you see lines of cocaine, and they'll use like a dollar bill or a straw or what have you. And so the cocaine goes directly up your nostrils, and here you have your mucous membrane, and the cocaine will cause damage to your mucous membrane, which causes brain damage. You'll get severe headaches and migraines, severe nosebleeds. Cocaine elevates your heart rate, which over a period of time, the constant elevation of your heart rate weakens the muscles in your heart, so it leads to a heart attack. You have weakened blood vessels because of the constant constricting on your blood vessels, and then you'll have long-term high blood pressure. You have weakened blood vessels because of the constant constricting on your blood vessels, and then you'll have long-term high blood pressure. A lot of times when you're on cocaine, because you have such a heightened awareness, it's kind of like taking speed, which is another drug, and so you do a lot of stupid stuff when you're on cocaine. And cocaine is highly addictive, and over a long period of time with consistent use, you have energy depletion and a depletion in serotonin, which is a neurotransmitter in your brain, which is kind of like dopamine in that it stimulates your normal emotional sense of being. So without a constant stream of serotonin, then it stimulates your normal emotional sense of being. So without a constant stream of serotonin, then you have severe long-term depression, oftentimes suicide.
So in English, what does this do to like the normal person?
Like messes you up, man. Like you can have a heart attack. You can have a heart attack. You have constant migraines. You can have depression.
Okay. Would you say it would be worth to try once?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, never. Don't ever do cocaine. It's not worth it. You know, cocaine's one of those things where it's like you try it once and you're like, oh, I won't get addicted the first time. Except the reason you get addicted is because of the activation of serotonin. So what happens is, so you take